pretty stoked because today this thing's finally gonna be back to driving again. I got a new Cobb Accessport intake. If you guys watched the end of the other intake video, I told you I was getting a new one. But yeah, we got a blue filter this time and then just all new parts. And I actually have the right hoses now and stuff. And even instructions on how to install it. Not that I would use those, but you know, it's just nice that they put those in there. So yeah, we're gonna put that in today, and then we're probably gonna throw my Accessport in because I have a new one of those that needs to go in. All right, so I'm gonna take this old pipe out. It's all dented up and crusty and stuff like that. And we'll throw my new one in because it's brand spanking new. Look at that paint on there. So yeah, I'm gonna start by ripping this off. Sadly, I don't have my Milwaukee tool today, so I'm just rolling with a good old ratchet. Okay, so old pipe is out. There it is right there. And let me just tell you guys, if you use an electric ratchet all the time, just go back to a little regular hand crank one for a little bit. Super humbling experience. Comes with all brand new nice clamps, new couplers, really nice ones actually. Oh, most importantly, I just saw it came with a sticker. That's going on the car for sure. Hopefully there's two. I'm a big put one on each side guy, but if not, I'm gonna have to get another one. All right, so I'm putting the coupler on first, and then I'll put the pipe on. Okay, got that on all nice and tight, and time to lay the pipe. All right, so pipe going in. That camera is set up extremely sketch. I'll show you guys after I get this in, but we're gonna put the pipe in, and then hopefully it's smooth sailing after that. Look how sketch this is. Yeah. All right, so pipe is in. I do need to get the little rubber grommet that goes right here, and then I'll put that bolt on. That'll be good to go. But otherwise, that's all tight back there. Looks good, and it's just as simple as putting this last coupler on with the filter, and then I just got to put those two hoses on, which is super easy. So yeah. This was that rubber washer I was saying I need to steal, so I'm gonna pop that off, pop it on mine, and then bolt that back up. All right, pipe is 100% on. I actually had to take this back off in order to get that rubber grommet in there, which is a pain in the ass. Okay, so pipe is 100% laid. I had to actually remove the pipe in order to get the stupid rubber grommet in, but that's in there now. So I'm going to move on from there. Just throw this hose on, and then I'll bust open those two other lines and throw those on. Alright guys, I'm taking a quick food break. Got a Panera bacon, egg, and cheese ciabatta. Look at that. Look how good that looks. They rip. You guys should totally try them out. Alright, so this is kind of interesting. You don't use these hose clamp or anything for either of these hoses. I guess they're just really tight fit. And, I mean, they probably won't come off, but I might throw a zip tie on each end just to be safe. But anyway, I'm throwing these on right now. Okay, hoses are on. Look good. I went ahead and just zip tie each end of them. Probably not necessary, but just want to be safe. And now I'm going to move on to actually putting the intake itself on. Alright, so now we got this sick MAF sensor housing. I think it's billet actually. I don't know, it's super nice piece of metal. But hopefully that stays. We're going to take my other MAF sensor out of the stock one and just transfer it over to that one and then throw it in the car, and that's pretty much it for this entire intake install. Okay, I'm hoping this just pops right in. MAF housing is all in. Last thing, just throw the filter on and this thing's good to go. And then we'll wait till a little later in the day, and then we'll throw the Accessport in, go drive this thing, get some sick turbo noises. How to get the blue intake. I think the accent color on this car is gonna be blue for everything I do, because blue is my favorite color. I've had multiple blue cars and stuff like that. But I was actually looking at Cobb Accessport calipers. They're upgraded ones, and those are blue. So I think that would look really good, kind of with the silver. And I've actually been thinking about wrapping this car a different color or just re-wrapping it silver because of this line in the paint and stuff. And I don't know, I just want it to look good. So anyway, I'm going to pop this on real quick. Got all the tools cleaned up, and this is what it's looking like. Looks super good. Really happy I went with that blue. I think it looks sick. Really pops out. Makes the rest of the engine bay look like trash, but whatever. This thing does kind of move a lot. I don't know if that's normal or what, but I'll probably actually look at the instructions and see. All right, so I'm cleaning everything before it goes back in. That way everything's just nice and clean, and I don't get as dirty. I'll work on it in the future, because we all know that that sucks. Okay, just a friendly reminder, always make sure you get your tools off your cowl, because I've lost so many tools that way. Driving down the road, hear a metal clank. You think your car blew up, but in reality it's just some tools you left, so clear your cowls. Damn. Look at that sexy Smurf blue intake. Also, just want to mention, I think I am going to be leaving this in. I know Brandon said he has his in. I don't know why they say take it out. I'll probably do some more research, see what the difference is, or if there is a difference. But anyway, let's open up my Accessport here, because I bought it brand new. And you know what? That's 2 Cobb stickers that get to go on the side. Thank God they gave me 2. Nice little keychain. But let me open this up real quick. Show you guys, even though it's nothing special. It's just pretty sick. Nice brand new Cobb tuner, and I went ahead and already changed the face on it. It was a silver one, but I like the black better. So yeah, we're going to install this later. I lied, engine bay's not back together. Forgot to put that back on. So I'm gonna throw this on real quick, and then engine bay will be 100% good to go. No, we're good. What do you think, Brandon?
It's pretty dope.
Installed it without you.
Yeah.
We don't need speed guide around here.
You actually got it. Nice.
Dude, I did a clean install too.
This isn't tight.
What? Alright, I forgot to tighten one bolt, alright? Forgot to retighten that bolt. I'm gonna tighten it now before I forget, and then we're gonna throw the Accessport in. We might need to run to Walmart so I can get a little mount like you have. Alright, let's go to Walmart. Oh.
Nice.
Nice, dude. Dude, you should hear this back here.
Oh, I hear it.
It sounds sick. Alright, we are heading to Walmart, aka Wally World.
AKA the Mart.
AKA Head and Shoulders. Oh. Hey, we at the Mart. We got the mount, and get this, 14 bucks. They keep it behind a glass case now. What the hell, dude? You believe it? And I get my receipt checked on the way out for one thing. Got my sick magic mount, and yeah. Let's stick it. Look at this. Oh! It's a magnet. So I'm just gonna stick this in my window, and then we're gonna start plugging stuff in.
Nice, dude.
It's all situated, looks real nice. Don't think it'll be in my way at all. Now I'm gonna route this sick board. That's clean. Let me show 'em. Alright, so we got the wire, right? Comes down, around. It's a little dark right there. Around, down through here. Look at that. Cuts over, underneath, plugs in. How much more beautiful could it get? I don't think much more. All right, we're gonna tune this thing to stage 0.
Stage 5.
Nope.
Intake
Parts
only.
parts car experience stage 5.
Yeah.
We all know what happened to that.
If that's even a thing. I don't even know. I think it only goes
I'm
through.
peeling this little guy. Looks like there's some preloaded maps, dude. You guys ready for this? Put that on most satisfying videos ever made. Plugging these things in. Want to film it in case I die? Probably good, right, Brandon? Said I want to film this in case I die.
Oh, it's fizzling, dude.
All right, and we are officially charging. All right, pressing the button, guys. Here we go. In.
Yeah, you have to do another step after that.
That's my vehicle, man.
Nice, dude.
It's getting hot in here.
Hey, man. It's up to you, dude. Just go 0.
All right, we're going stage 0. 73%, and it's getting hot in here. Pretty hot in here, right, Brandon? Now we're uploading the map. First startup, here we go. Brandon, take the camera. Oh, hold on, I'll start it here and then.
Nice, dude.
Okay, so since it doesn't have an intake, we're just gonna throw it on stage 1 real quick, and then we're gonna go drive it. So, yeah, just wanna let you guys know that we're doing that. All right, guys, here we go. Gonna absolutely rip her.
It's hot, man. It's hot out. Has it been drilled in a while?
Oh, I already heard a little bit of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just roll into it in 6th.
Yeah. That'd probably be best.
6th gear, 40 miles an hour, like 1,200 RPMs.
Yeah.
Should I just put it to the floor?
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
Crazy, dude. Tires
I wonder if it's louder outside.
Most definitely.
A little rub of that dub.
That's like 1. I know.
This thing sounds good, guys. It's gonna sound even better with an exhaust, tune, bigger turbo, front mount, all that stuff.
We're gonna weld titanium.
With a Harbor Freight welder, we're gonna show you guys how to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
DIY Harbor Freight welder. Speeds run like trash with AC on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just putting it out there. We're already out here breaking necks. We got people rolling up to us at lights, asking us what's done to it and stuff just because of that noise.
Oh, yeah.
I just had to show them what's up. Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay guys, well that's gonna be the end of this video, so thanks for watching. Brandon started his speed up. Look at him over there. And yeah, worked. Sounds cool. So I'm not exactly sure what next video is gonna be. Either exhaust, high pressure fuel pump, motor mount, or I don't know. I have a bunch of stuff coming too. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what else you guys want to see me do to this car and or other cars. So yeah, peace out. See ya. Also forgot to show, we did get all the gauges going, so we can see our there we go. Sorry, you can kind of see that, but we can see all of our AFR boost, fuel trims, coolant temp, and yeah, just other stuff. I can't read that right now, but yeah, I got that going, so that's sick. And Cobb, you should sponsor us too, just saying.